I accepted one of those sketchy job offers you got on WhatsApp. Let's see what happens. I think we can all mostly agree now that we are in a recession. I mean, some say it's debatable, but it certainly feels like we're in a recession. Now, I'm not an economics expert, but basically what happens during a recession is the economy recesses. Which basically means people don't spend as much money, people don't invest as much, unemployment rates rise, people borrow money, governments borrow money, banks borrow money, the banks are even in debt. You'll typically also see low interest rates, and people stop making stuff. It sucks. Recessions are crap for everybody. And with all that, people basically get more desperate to find work and get money to feed their families and themselves. And when people get more desperate, they become way more vulnerable to fall for scams. CNBC reported a 118% increase of employment scams from 2022 to 2023. Employment scams is a very broad category, but specifically what I'm talking about is fraudulent job offers. We've all got these text messages. I get them through WhatsApp. It's like, hey, do you want this job? And there are always scam job offers that not only don't give you a real job or real money, but actually cost you money. It's one of those particularly scummy types of scams because you're preying on people at their lowest point when they're very vulnerable. I had tons of these messages to reply to, so I picked one from WhatsApp. Now we can go get scammed. It started out with a WhatsApp message that looks something like this. Hello, this is Lulu from Company Careers, and we're seeking part-time/full-time staff and freelancers. Can I provide you with more details? If so, please provide me with your current email address. Obviously, I replied, yes! Josh Duarf at Outlook.com. Everyone keeps telling me to use Max Duarf, which is scam spelled backwards, so when this becomes too recognizable, I will make a new one called Max Duarf, I promise you. Lulu wasted basically no time. Almost immediately after I replied to that message, I got this email. Greetings! We are pleased to inform you that your resume has been reviewed and we are impressed with your qualifications. I never sent them a resume. We have a range of exciting positions available, including software engineer, executive assistant, human resources, data entry clerk, customer service rep, or call center rep. This is a remote position for individuals based in the US or Canada with both part-time and full-time options available. We are delighted to let you know that you have been shortlisted for an online interview with our HR team. Your interview will be conducted by filling out our online form interview questionnaire, which you can complete here. Following the interview, we will provide you with an offer letter, basically telling me that no matter what, I'm going to be offered the job. If you have any questions or require assistance in setting up the interview platforms, please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you for your interest in Company Careers. We look forward to potentially welcoming you to our team. Sincerely, Lulu Wang, a nice little signature there, Human Resources Associate at companycareers.com. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and check out that website. The domain companycareers.com may be for sale. Okay, so it's an empty domain. It's not looking good so far, but we're just gonna keep going down this worm. I wanna see what happens. Maybe they did have a website, we can check Wayback Machine, but let's just keep going. Maybe their website's down, whatever, I'm desperate. When I click on that link, that brings me to this Google Forms, okay? So this says job interview questions, company careers. So let's get started. What I'm gonna do is give really terrible, horrible answers that no one in the right mind would hire me based off these answers because I'm pretty sure they're gonna offer me a position anyway. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and your background? I have no arms or legs and am the president of the United States of Canada. What interested you in this position at our company? I can work 0 hours per week and still get paid. That one's required. That's the only required question. What skills or experience do you bring to this role that makes you a good fit? I can skin a deer in under 15 minutes. Can you give me an example of a successful project you worked on? I once skinned a deer in under 15 minutes. How do you handle feedback and criticism? Let's just put horribly. How do you handle feedback and criticism? Horribly. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? I just want to put like a winky face. Okay, I think those are good answers, so let's see. Okay, it's 2 days later. I'm wearing the same outfit for continuity purposes, and we got an email. We got a formal job offer. Dear job candidate, not my name, I'm just job candidate still. I am pleased to inform you that your questionnaire has been approved and we are delighted to offer you the position with Company Careers. Congratulations, I'm so excited. To complete your job application and finalize your onboarding process, please fill out the onboarding questionnaire at the following link here. Once you complete the questionnaire, we'll be able to finalize your start date. We're excited to have you join our team. Look forward to your contributions. If you have any questions or any further assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out. Here's one of the problems with ChatGPT. Usually these used to be in broken English before ChatGPT came out, but now they can just have ChatGPT write a perfectly worded scam letter that the English makes complete sense. You can't even use the language barrier anymore as an indicator for a scam. Okay, let's see where this link goes. Okay, we got another Google form. They really like Google Forms. So this one's called Final Job Application Onboarding. What is your full name? Josh Duarf. What is your full address? 123 Fraud Street, Windsor, Ontario. What is your email? You already have this, but we'll do this again at outlook.com. What is your phone number? I'm gonna give them one of my burner numbers. Oh my God, they're going right for it. They're going right for it. Please upload a picture of your government ID. They're going right, they just want all your stuff. Name, address, email, phone number. Give us your ID. What's your SIN or social security number? And when can you start? Wow, they're just going right to it. That's going for the jugular. That's the equivalent of a knife to the jugular. Instead of giving them a picture of my real government ID, because I think this might be a scam job offer, I'm gonna upload this photo of Simple Jack. It's Ben Stiller during his performance of Tropic Thunder. It was a hilarious movie. So we're gonna upload this photo as my government issued ID and just see what happens. What's my social insurance number or social security number? Let's just 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna put my start date as January 2074, January 1st, 2074, and submit. There we go, your response has been recorded. Okay, now we wait again. Okay, so it did not take long. I got a reply the same day. Dear job candidate, thank you for completing the application details. As the next step in the onboarding process, please proceed to the purchase starter kit, which includes everything you need to begin your position with us. You can find your starter kit details and purchase it at the following link here. Cost of the kit will be reimbursed in full on your first paycheck. I don't want to buy something they're gonna reimburse me on my first paycheck, but I don't even know how much this position pays. So I reached out to her to ask, and this is what she had to say. Hello, Josh. Now I'm Josh. I'm not Ken anymore. I got upgraded to my name. The starting salary for this executive position is $185,000 USD per year with incentive bonuses up to an additional $50,000. Wow. I mean, how could I possibly say no to this? I mean, I would be insane not to take this job offer, right? I mean, given that I'm gonna be making so much money, I don't mind spending a little bit. You gotta spend money to make money. That's what they say, right? So I'm gonna click on this link and buy whatever they have to offer. Okay, so that link brought me to this page here, At Home Job Start Kit. Everything you need to start your new job position from home. Please complete the form. It's not laid out very well. $5 Canadian. Please complete the form. Here's what's included. To work home effectively, you'll need a reliable computer, a monitor, a keyboard and mouse, a headset or headphones, and a webcam. Set up a comfortable workspace, an ergonomic chair and desk, good lighting, and stable high-speed internet. Okay, I don't know exactly what this includes, but I'm desperate. Let's do it. Now we just need our payment information for the $5. So if you haven't watched my previous video, I'll put it up in the link right now, but I bought this prepaid Visa card and I used it to basically click on a bunch of spam emails. It's a really good video, go watch it. But I'm gonna enter this handy dandy vanilla prepaid MasterCard and see how much we get scammed. 4263. Okay, that's everything, pay now. Oh, is it gonna decline it? I bet you it's gonna decline it and say it didn't go through like the other ones. Let's see. Or again, I'm willing to entertain that this is completely legitimate. Payment failed. So they'll typically do this. They'll say that your card didn't go through. If you watch my previous video, they did this basically every time. They would say, no, it didn't go through, but when we checked, the charge actually did go through. So let's go ahead and check. I'm gonna say it again. You should watch my previous video that I just posted. We went through and entered our credit card information on a bunch of spam emails. I'm not gonna show it on screen, but there's some interesting charges on here from the last video. So go check that out. But we did get charged $5, but it's coming through from code-classics.com. So let's go ahead and visit this website and see it. It's probably something legit. Why do I see code-classics on my bank statement? If you see code-classics on your bank statement, it's because you have purchased a membership with code-class.eu. You have received a welcome email with login credentials to code such that you got to the initial membership purchase. Please check your inbox for that email. Okay, so this is kind of similar to those scams that I get in my spam folder. Basically, they sign you up for a membership and then they're probably going to try to charge things on your card going forward that are in much larger amounts, or they're just going to kind of slip it in there every single month and you're just going to get scammed out of $5 every month if you don't pay attention to your credit card statements. But in this instance, I think I'm getting a job, and not only am I not getting a job, I actually just got scammed out of $5, and if I'm not careful, they can scam me out of a lot more because now they have my credit card information. And this one wasn't even hyper targeted towards me. They didn't have any of my other information they could have used to make me believe that it is real. If they look at your LinkedIn profile, they see your work history, and they added that in the initial email or text messages when they reached out to you, I would think it's a lot more legitimate. If I'm a machinist, for example, and they see that on my LinkedIn profile or even on my Facebook, and they send me an email saying, hey, you're a machinist, we're looking for machinists, that's gonna be a lot more convincing for most people than just a blanket email or text message you got. But I wanted to take you on this journey to see exactly what happens so you can kind of recognize and start thinking, if you do get offered a job, is it legitimate? What are some red flags you can look out for? What can you do if you get these messages? Just block them. Don't reply, just block them. They're fake. Make sure you're getting job offers from legitimate sources. If you're using LinkedIn, make sure it's done in the LinkedIn ecosphere. Go through a job agency, go in person to see somebody, use their email, get somebody on the phone, get somebody in person, get something tangible to make sure it's legitimate. The more stories we can tell to people, the more they're going to recognize these scams when they happen. So we want to tell everybody about every single type of scam. I hope the economy recovers quickly, but it definitely does look like we are in a recession. So please keep an eye out for these employment scams and stay vigilant. This has been another episode of Fraud Squad. Thank you very much for watching. Please like the video if you liked it. It helps with the algorithm. If you'd like to subscribe, don't hit the bell notification. Nobody does that. I'm not going to ask that of you. I'm reasonable. Stay vigilant and have yourself a great day. Oh God, this hemorrhoid pillow makes so much noise filming.